Hello, everyone, and welcome to Midnight Morning. This is your daily reading for Wednesday, May 31st. Yes, for those of you that are returning to my channel, there was no reading yesterday for May 30th. And I'm going to tell you why. Every time I tried to do the reading, something happened. Either my webcam shut down, it wouldn't film, either there were noises going off in the background, phone was ringing, dogs were something. So finally, after the fourth attempt of trying to do that, I took the message from Spirit and said, there's no message, that we are just not meant to have a message today. So here is your message for Wednesday, May 31st. We have our decks in front of you. And we are going to go ahead and get started with our general message. So we've already cleansed and cleaned the cards, but we're going to go ahead and give them another quick shuffle here now that we have gotten started. And we're going to ask Spirit to give us a real quick a message for the theme for the day, for what they want you to know for the last day of May. And we will go ahead and get started here. Okay. All right, Spirit, thank you for being here with us today. And we're going to ask you to give us a card or two. Thank you for the message for today. Okay, so physical body. We are at the end of the month. We just came off of a really long weekend for some of us, with the holiday weekend in here for Memorial Day. And, you know, summer is upon us. You know, we're here. Summer is very, very exciting. Time for planting flowers, time for doing things. But there is a lot of things that tend to happen on the weekends, and we tend not to, our schedules get a lot more full during the summer months sometimes, and we forget to take care of ourselves. We either forget to eat right, and we eat at a lot of potlucks and picnics. On the flip side, we're also out and about a lot more. So we are continually out in nature. We're out in the sunshine. We're out with the flowers and trees blooming, and the birds are singing. So we're definitely taking care of our bodies, maybe clearing our mind, getting more exercise than what we normally do. So for those of us that aren't, you know, then, you know, now is the time to start. And for those of us that are, it should be a good cleansing, good general idea. But I really feel like, let's see here, what's on the bottom deck? Boredom. Okay, so that goes with my inclination, okay? Get out and start walking. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the sunshine, the flowers, the nature, and just go out and take a walk. Breathe in the fresh air. Boredom is something that happens to us when we're not engaging our body. You know, because after a while, our body will start craving what it needs, and it will tell us what it needs. And I think the general message that Spirit is trying to tell us here at the end of the May is the year is almost half over. We're entering the last month of the first half, and it's time to get out. You don't let yourself get too bored. You have teachers, you have inspiration that is out there. They're trying to give it to you, and listen to it. So get out in nature and get that mind clear. Okay, so our general message for the idea, I have half a notion that if I were to flip the next card, like Epiphany would probably pop out, because I really feel that is is probably the next card that would have popped out, because I think it's trying to tell you that your mind just needs to get out and needs to get that mental exercise outside. And that would definitely help clear your mind. So we're definitely talking. So as we're closing the month out, we have some very positive vibes that are coming through, especially when it comes into the workplace. So for some of you, it could be the end of a school year, and you're getting out and you're taking that well-deserved breather from a tough school year, and just separating yourself and grounding yourself, and just kind of becoming one with nature and letting go of all of that stress and anxiety from the year. So we really do have a separation that is taking place, but we also have abundance showing up as well. So I'm actually thinking that for some of you, there is, with this being the end of the month, May 31st, there is definitely closure that is coming for some of you. And you're looking and saying, okay, it's a new month. I'm ready to start. Summer's here. I'm ready to go. You're ready, because I'm seeing all this negativity behind you. And stress that you're leaving. So the more you can get outside, I see more of that negativity and that stress getting behind you. And it doesn't have to just 10, 15 minutes every day, maybe once in the morning, once at night, just help clear your mind and reset yourself and appreciate the beauty that's around you. So So we're definitely seeing there is a separation that is coming into play here. And it looks like all of this negativity is moving behind you. So I'm wondering if this was a hurdle that some of you had to overcome, because I'm seeing that you received a phone call, and I'm thinking maybe over this weekend, with the holiday that was there, that either you were hoping for something, and it came through and it was not as good a news as what you anticipated, but that's okay, because that helped make the decision for the next avenue in your life. And I think some of you felt a relief that came with it, almost like you were hoping for something to happen that you didn't really want to happen in your heart. It was almost kind of like it made sense logically or financially for you to do this, but it wasn't where your heart and your passion were for whatever the issue was. And it could have been something else. It could have been the idea of purchasing a home and the loan offer fell through, or same thing with a car purchase or a job or something to that effect. But I see this disappointment, and that came through with a phone call, but it would have been something significant, because we've got legal paperwork that would have been involved in that. And I think you got that phone call over the weekend, or maybe even to yesterday, and you're disappointed, but you're not upset about it, because it wasn't what you really wanted. So I really feel like I almost see like this divide right here, like this is done and this is to come, this is moving forward. And I see, so this is a diagonal, like here was the separation, the disappointment, and now we're going to be moving into some abundance of some sort, and financial abundance. Now, how that windfall, that financial abundance is coming in, it's coming, but this had to happen first. So everything happens according to divine timing. And this group of people, it has a mixed bag of feelings about the situation, but I really feel like there's a good portion of them that are on the same side of the fence as you, saying, actually, it's probably a good thing that didn't happen. And they're just reaffirming what your gut or your heart was telling you, that it just wasn't the right thing for the right time. And the message is there are better things to come. So don't dwell on the past of what didn't happen or what that disappointment was. And I think that's what this message from Spirit is today, is they're coming through and they're just like, look, don't neglect yourself. Don't let your self-care go away, and don't get bored because something didn't happen. There is more here. There's more spirit. There's more energy that is coming through, that is definitely, coming into, fruition for you. And I really feel like it's going to be positive. And I think there's a good portion of you, a good portion of everybody that is saying, it was for the best. But it will be quick and it will be short-lived. Disappointment and healing. It can't get any clearer than that. So whatever this disappointment that was for you, that happened over here, your mind is telling you, your mind and your heart are in conflict with this. So one was telling you, yes, this is a good thing. The other was telling you realistically, it's not going to happen. And you're really not surprised by this. So your healing and your grief for this situation is going to be short-lived, because I think you're going to realize very quickly, with the support of these individuals over here, that they're going to say, look, it really wasn't. And here we have, on the very bottom, we have divine guidance. And we just talked about this a few minutes ago. Everything happens for a reason. You are getting messages. You are getting support. You are going to be receiving, the blessings to be able to move forward after this. And it is going, you won't see it right now, but eventually you will look back and you will say, I'm glad that didn't happen for that. So I really feel like that was a good closure message that Spirit wanted to send through today for some of you, especially with it being the last day of May. So take the messages that resonate with you, discard the ones that you don't, and we will hopefully see you back here tomorrow.